What are you eating? No, I've set up the microphone in a particular way.
Okay. So that's a no to the chocolate finger. Hello.
Hello.
It's us.
Yeah, it's Knit Knots.
It's Knit Knots.
Episode 2. Look at us, we've spent 5 minutes making this place look a bit more presentable for this video.
Yeah. Well, we filmed this video 5 times.
Yeah.
Last week. However, what happened? Oh, your phone.
Phone died. Busy day. We all were just a bit tired in there, and then we didn't like the videos. And
the first one was great, but your phone died.
Yeah, but it was more audio
5
than
minutes in.
video.
Yeah.
But we've had a really busy couple of weeks. You've been off?
I was off, yeah, I hurt my back, so I had a couple of days off, held down the fort.
Yeah, we had our busiest Saturday, and you wasn't here. So I have just winged it the best I can.
You've done a good job.
Yeah. And you're on the mend.
Yes, it's getting better. I still struggle to get out of bed in the morning, but I'm here.
Yeah. And we've just been to the...
Knit
Not
show.
just been. We went to the Knit show on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Which was our first one. Your first trade show type thing.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Was it... I can't decide if it was what I expected or if it was smaller than I expected.
I mean, I've been to like the NEC ones when I worked with glasses, so I'm used to like big, bombastic, lots of alcohol, and this was like a small, intimate affair, but I quite like that.
Lots of tea.
And not great coffee.
But we didn't sign up with any new suppliers. We put orders in with some existing suppliers, and spoke to others, didn't we?
Yeah, but I wish we had more time. I think next year we'll probably try and do the weekend.
Yeah, it took us longer to get there. We left here Nottingham at 8:30, and we didn't get there till 12:30, I think it was. Traffic was awful.
Yeah, there's like a caravan and motorhome show next door, so all the roads leading to it were gridlocked. Our sat-nav sent in the wrong direction, so we were literally, 5 minutes away?
Not even, it was like 2 minutes away.
And our sat-nav sent us the wrong way, so it was like a 30-minute detour just to go back to where we was. It was just a nightmare.
Because of all the traffic, yeah. So by the time we got there, well, we were the last ones to leave. They were turning the lights off and hoovering around us and King Cole.
Sorry about that. Sorry, King Cole.
We
were going to see King Cole earlier, and Damon was busy. We ended up wandering off to talk to Emma Ball and other people, and just got waylaid.
Well, Damon texted me asking where it was. But yeah, so we didn't leave there until after 5, and we didn't get to see everybody that we wanted to either. So next year, I think it's definitely a 2-day thing. Also, because I think if we'd have been there from 9 o'clock when it opened, like my brain was frazzled.
Yeah, because of the journey.
Because of driving there, and then also all of the information that we were taking in as well. So I think it's a 2-dayer next year when we go. Yeah,
because we met fellow wool shops, we met fellow people that were wanting to meet us because we're the new owners and stuff. But there was a lot of people that we were trying to get back to see, or they were busy and we weren't, so we was going to meet up later, and it just never happened.
There was a book stand that we wanted to go back to but didn't get a chance, so we'll have to call them this week.
Yeah, Learn to Knit books, some really nice crochet books.
Yeah, but yeah, it was good. We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The little pavlova things were really nice on the buffet.
Crisp weren't bad.
Yeah, the crisps were nice. But although we got to the buffet late as well, so they started tidying that up as we were on our first plate. I mean, they've obviously never met us before because it's at least a 2-plater. I was going to go back for more.
Everything looked the same though. It was more of a mystery. Eat the sandwich. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, the quiches were nice though.
Yeah, but we did get, moving back to the main subject at hand, we did get lots of new 4-ply. We got some DK sock yarns. Yes,
some Opal DK sock yarns. They're the ones that aren't released though yet. Is that in October?
No, that was the Fair sock yarns. We've ordered more clover needles, crochet hooks, the ones that everyone's really liking that we can't seem to keep in stock. Yeah. New King Cole stock.
Brand new. That only got, we saw it on Saturday and it got released on Monday.
Yeah, the new King Cole stuff was interesting.
Yes.
The wool acrylic nylon DK.
Just acrylic nylon. I don't think it's got any wool in it.
Yeah, because they're replacing Majestic.
Oh, is it wool and acrylic then?
You fool.
I can't remember. I'll have to have a look.
Start again. Yeah, so some... You can't even remember what we've ordered. Anyway, some interesting stuff from King Cole. We've ordered a bunch from Rico. You went to town.
So we're getting all of the Rico Rumi that we don't already have. We're getting 2 more stands. And...
all the Rico Rumi, basically. And nearly all the patterns. But most of it's out of stock. We found out last night.
Yeah,
so.
We got our invoice through last night. And a lot of it is out of stock. So that's a bit disappointing. But we'll just have to wait. And it'll come when it comes, I suppose.
Hopefully November time.
Oh, I hope it's before then.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a knit show. On Sunday, I went to judge the knitting and crochet at the Radcliffe-on-Trent village show. That was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Some really nice stuff as well. You're going to come next year, though, aren't you?
Yeah, but I've got no idea. Like you were saying, oh, the intricacy of the knit on this, and I'm just looking at it as quite soft.
There was one in particular that I really, really liked. It was in the shawl, knitted shawl or crocheted shawl. I don't think it mattered what you did, but they'd used all their scraps up, so it was all different colours, and it was quite a big one as well, and it was all garter stitch. I've realised that I really like texture in knitting.
See, I wouldn't look at that and go, God, such parts. Quite nice.
Well,
maybe these things are lost on me.
You'll learn.
Yeah.
So what new stuff have we got then?
Got too
Actually
much.
In the shop.
Lots of new stuff. Soda Jewel Spun Chunky is now on shop floor. We're allowed to put it out.
It's there, I can see it.
Yes, we'll cue to the B-roll. We don't have the patterns though, they are still being printed, which is mildly frustrating. We've had the Aran, a lot of the Aran sold out, so now we're restocking that on Thursday. Is that when it's coming?
Yes, it's coming Thursday.
What else have we had in?
The Explorer Super Chunky.
Explorer Super Chunky is one of my favourite Super Chunkies of this year, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to knit Dan a jumper in that. That's my next project.
Yeah. It's not a new yarn from King Cole, it's a new one to us.
Although we've started with the new colours.
It's one of those things where if there's stock that's not necessarily brand new, but stuff we're considering bringing in, we go to John Lewis in the morning before we open the shop just to have a nosy at it. And that is one that we kept looking at and going, oh, I'd really like to bring that in. And we saw the rep a few weeks back and he brought out the new colours and it was like, right, this is it. This is the time to bring it in. And it has been really popular. The patterns let me down. And I said this on Saturday.
Yeah.
The patterns just feel samey. I wanted chunky, rugged, cuddly jumper that you'd wear when you go hiking or exploring the wilderness.
Not just another cable sweater.
Yeah.
Who was it we spoke to? Was his name Ray? He was the boss.
The big cheese. And he said they're going to do a lot more emphasis on men's jumpers and things. So yeah. I guess time will tell. But that's why when we went to the Rico stand, I looked at Aran and chunky patterns from them and brought in a few of those to fill that gap essentially.
We really are lacking in men's patterns.
Good men's patterns.
Good men's patterns, yeah. We have men's patterns.
Loads of men's patterns.
But we need to start finding some good different ones.
Yeah, not saying that the ones we got are bad, just modern. Is modern the word?
And I know what you mean. And when I see it, I'll know that we've found it, but we've not found it yet.
No, we get close.
Yeah.
The only thing that bugs me about the Explorer is, and I'll show this in the B-roll, some of them, the way they're wound, look completely different, even though they're identical. So last week, we ended up redoing the entire chunky wall, because we had this in the Kallax originally, and somebody wanted a whole pack of one of the yarns, and I literally had to take every yarn out to find it. So now we've got each colour in each tube, which makes it a little bit easier for people to buy and for us to find stock for customers, especially when we sell it online. But yeah.
The one underneath that Tubman that you like, that's really
nice. The purpley
nice.
one.
Yeah, I might have to have something in that. What else have we got? Rowan?
Rowan has arrived. We've got the big brochure, which I'll cut to B-roll because it is gorgeous.
The magazine, yeah.
Yeah, 30 odd patterns, lovely pictures. Somebody bought one last week, Tuesday, as a gift for somebody. they were looking for a knitting gift, and we hummed and hawed about half the shop, and then I suggested that, and we both had a look at it, and we both agreed that the kind of knitting that person does, that is like a really nice little gift.
Oh.
And they got some Make It Tweed as well, which
nice,
we've ordered nearly all the colours of Make It Tweed because we really like it. Everyone seems to really enjoy it. That
was nearly sold out. Yeah. So we have the felted tweed in Rowan, and also the brushed fleece, and
which is just over your shoulder.
Yeah, along with that, we've got 2 smaller books, pattern books, and the 4 projects that use those yarns, and they've brought out specific colours for those project books. But then we also got
6-7 new colours.
No, I think we've got 10 extra colours that we thought people would enjoy as well. So.
Autumn colours like burnt oranges, foresty greens.
Okay, so that's Rowan. Then we've also got in some Rico soft spin sock yarn. They're in cakes. We ordered these when we first ordered all of the Rico, but they weren't released until mid-August, and then it took a few weeks.
Favourite colour of this.
It took a few weeks to get to us, but they're lovely as well, and the variegation on it's really nice, different to like the stripy ones that we've already got, or the Fair Isle ones. Just more of a random colour. Yeah,
and again, that's been really popular.
Yeah.
And we did look at more colours of that on Saturday, but I think we've got
all the colours. They do it in DK as well, but we thought because we've ordered the DK sock yarn, we're going to try that first.
Yeah, because we don't get a lot of people asking for DK sock yarn, so we'll see how the opal stuff goes, and if that does well. Kind of like what we did when we took over. We started by getting quite a lot of opal in. People responded well to that. Then we brought we bought a lot of Rico, but only a little bit showed up, and people responded well to that. And then the soft spin stuff has arrived, and people have responded to that. So now we've got a good understanding of, like, I think the 4-ply section's done now.
We've got some new King Cole. Well, there was
new to us.
It's not new. No, it's new to us. It's not new.
Yeah.
Some colours in the zigzag King Cole sock yarn as well. Just as another option. My pom-poms have arrived. Yep. I need to take photos of all of those. They're so lovely. I just want to smush them all the time.
Well, you spent like an hour the other day just doing a photo shoot with jewel spun.
Yeah, because
sticking them on top of it.
Yeah, no, that's not what I was doing. I was putting them on top of it, but I was
and taking pictures.
Yeah.
And now my phone's full of them.
Yeah, but it's because I was choosing pom poms that went with each colourway, so that if people wanted to knit a hat, this is the pom pom that would look cool with it.
Right, but if I died tomorrow, people are going to look at my phone and see 40 pictures of me styling pom poms.
But a 200-gram ball of the chunky jewel spun, you can knit a cowl and a hat out of it.
A cat and a hat.
A cowl and a hat.
Okay.
And then a pom-pom to go on your hat.
Okay.
So we'll have to, that's the job for this week, to photograph all of the pom-poms.
The ginormous box of pom-poms.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, because I've been on my own, I've been frantically catching up with just loads of deliveries. We've had all the Addy stock arrive, loads of stuff, and then out of the blue, a ginormous box of pom-poms showed up. To which you was just over the moon, and I was ready to just walk into the sunset. And the thing is, you're saying, and I need to sort that out this week. What you mean is, you want me to photograph like 30-40 pom-poms, and we've got to create them on the website.
We had a pep talk before we went into the knit show about buying patterns, because buying patterns is the thing that I hate. I hate putting new patterns on the website.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do it.
You love buying patterns.
Yeah.
And then you'll get like a pile of patterns, right? Like, we had 40 odd patterns the other week. And you just like, I don't want to put these on. It's like, well, we've got to sell them.
Well, I've bought loads more patterns, so didn't even listen to me in pep talk.
Yeah.
We've also got a new colour in the Bertie and Poppet Nottingham exclusive project bags. There's a yellow now, so we've got a blue, a green, and a yellow option in all the sizes.
Yeah. And boomerang bags have showed up.
And the boomerang bags have showed up. Yeah. Well, they've not showed up. We've been to collect 3 lots of them.
Well, no, the first lot went really well, and the second lot almost went really well.
Almost went really well.
I think we have 3 or 4. So boomerang bags are global.
There, by the way.
I know. Oh. They're global, and they're basically tote bags made from donated, recycled, end of line, old fabric. So curtains, cushion covers, whatever it might be. So the one in Beeston, Boomerang Bags Beeston, they have a little group that get together at Beeston Canal Centre, which is our favourite place for a coffee. Little side fact. And they make these bags, we buy them in, we sell them for £3, and it just stops plastics and other things getting used.
I didn't realise that they did it at the Canal Centre.
Upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah. But they're really great for your shopping. You've been using one to store wool, which you didn't tell me about. They're just really good all-round practical bags for £3. So we've got loads of those on the website now.
I've also got a lot of hand-dyed that I dyed ready for the other Saturday when we were having our birthday celebrations, but then I wasn't here because of my back, so we didn't sell any because it was at home with me still drying. So I've got all of that. That's going to go on the website, she says.
Without even looking me in the eyes, because you know I will just run a mile.
And also, I think a couple of them I'm going to put on so you can order it dyed to order.
Pre-order. That's the word.
Well, no, you can dye to order as well. So if somebody orders one, then you can dye it.
Okay. And we're looking at kits, aren't we, as well?
What for?
For these yarns that you're dyeing. You was looking at a hat kit with a pom-pom and all that. You've completely forgotten.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to use hand-dyed for that. I was just like a jewel spun and a pom-pom, or an explorer and a pom-pom.
No, but I think it might be quite good if we do a hand-dyed class where you can dye a chunky and then you buy a pom-pom to go with it and knit a hat.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for the chunky undyed yarn to come back in stock because they're out of stock at the moment.
Okay.
Speaking of shops, that was a good segue. Did you plan that?
I didn't plan that segue, no.
For weeks now I've been saying yes, the new workshops will be up online by the end of the week, and then the next week comes and I've still not done it. I don't want to say it again, that they'll be up online by the end of this week.
Hopefully workshops will be finalised this week and we'll launch them on Thursday, Friday.
A brand new one that I'm really excited about. Are
you going to tease it? If you tease it, then it's got to happen. This is the issue.
Well, how would I tease it? It's probably the most requested. Whenever I ask people, and I ask a lot of people what workshops they'd like to see, this is the workshop that they're asking for. I just want to make sure that
we want to put everything in place because it's probably going to be an all-dayer.
It's going to be 10 till 4. We're trying to figure out whether the best place to do it is here or whether we should do it somewhere else. What's the best day to do it as well? Is it a Sunday? Is it a Saturday? Like, that's all. Like, the actual thing that we're going to make and the technique and everything, that's fine. It's just figuring out when we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And where we're going to do it.
And we've been looking at external venues for workshops as well. We've found a place in Beeston that's easily accessible. They've got a car park, tram and bus outside.
Oh, that's okay.
And we can do crochet, knitting. All of our workshops, including hand dye, we might be able to do at this location. So hopefully we can get that blocked off.
And then also we're trying to organise like some little goodie bags, aren't we?
Yeah.
With some local businesses.
Yeah, so if you do all day classes here, not just ours, then it'd be nice if we could work with local businesses and maybe offer lunch discounts or coffee discounts or whatever it may be. So hopefully this week I can start working on that.
We've got all those things that need to come together, and then we will tell you what it is.
We've also got the lights at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, the lights.
Upstairs and downstairs, so that's going to be a bit chaotic. And we've had our first chats with external workshop people as well. There was a lino print.
Yes, I think that's what it's called.
Lino print artist that's popped over. He's actually sent over the dates.
They're November dates, though.
November dates. So I'll cue to B-roll for some of his work. So that potentially could be one of our first outsider workshops.
Mm-hmm.
There was hand weaving.
Yes, I was also talking to someone about spinning, and that lady who makes the pom-pom blankets.
Yeah.
But we were just figuring out what size thing could be made in a workshop, so she's coming back to me on that.
Yeah, and there's a leather belt workshop that I was looking at. We're kind of like working out like when to get these people in and kind of closer to Christmas. So if somebody wants to come in and do some beautiful prints for their family for Christmas, then that's a good workshop. If somebody wants to make a belt for a family member for Christmas, that's a good workshop. If somebody wants to knit Hannah's secret project as a gift,
I thought you were going to say that.
I'm not going to say it. That's a good Christmas present. So that's why we've just been so busy, because we've obviously, like, even behind us, half of these tubes have been out. We've had to tape paper to the back of them to wool don't fall out, and then we're just going through every product and organising and making sure we've got the right product offering and making sure we're filling gaps, making sure we've got the right workshops. We're just having stock deliveries every day. We had Serda on Rome, which was like 6-7 boxes. It's just been non-stop, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But thank you to everyone that's watched these videos and commented.
Yes, and come in the shop.
And people that met us on Saturday and was like, oh, I've watched your YouTube video, and
that was a bit strange.
Or I've watched your TikToks, and I'm like, oh, jeez, okay, damn.
It was a bit weird, wasn't it? Because I'm in a WhatsApp group with lots of wool shops, and they were all talking about that they were going, but I wouldn't know who they were. They wouldn't know who I am, so it was a bit awkward. Like, do you just go up to them and say, hi, I'm such and such?
There's a few yarn shop owners that I recognise that I'd love to have. There was somebody with really funky glasses, and I wanted to be like, love your glasses, but I'm such an introvert that I kind of just like looked at it awkwardly and then ran off. And this is like when we went to some of the smaller booths and we were really enjoying the yarn, and then immediately somebody would go, hey, how are you? And we'd like skulk off or
we bought
panic.
We were speaking to Melanie from Ethel and M for a while, weren't we, about Rico and the Rika Rumi, and she was really, really helpful in helping us make the decision about what to get.
Yeah. But we were there weren't a lot of social. Well, there weren't any socials that day, and I didn't film a lot of B-roll while I was there, purely because I was quite shy and nervous, and I almost feel like I didn't really belong. It was a weird feeling, and making these videos feels weird because obviously people know previous owner, and we've just come in with our own personalities and everything, but somehow people like it, which is strange to me. But
I think that's all we've got to tell you this time.
Yeah, I think we should. I'm just looking at the time. We've got 9 minutes to get the shop back to order.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we've missed any of the previous comments, then we'll get back to those this week. Feel free to drop us any messages or just pop in and say hi if you're around. You've got a video coming up.
Yes, I'm going to film like my autumn and winter project plans. I don't think I'll get time to do it this week because I've got workshops every day. But hopefully next week I'll be able to do that.
Yep. Watch this space. Cool. Have a good week, everyone. Enjoy your crafty projects and see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.